An Austrian court is set to review a civil case filed against the town of Schattendorf. The town has installed electronic barriers at its main border crossing with Hungary, sparking tensions between the two EU members, with allegations that the barriers breach the EU's rules on free movement. Our correspondent Pablo Gutierrez reports.
Since last summer, more cars fill up the parking lots at the Schattendorf crossing on the Austria-Hungary border. It's not due to an increase in people going into Austria, but because those who depend on this route for their daily commute had to purchase a second car since electronic barriers were put in place.
These cars belong to Ágfalva residents. They drive here, leave their cars, walk to the other side, find another waiting car and head to work.
Officials in Schattendorf in eastern Austria said they installed the barriers at the border to ease traffic and enhance road safety. However, residents in Ágfalva on the Hungarian side of the crossing argue that the town is violating EU rules. Both Austria and Hungary are part of the Schengen Zone, permitting the free movement of people between EU member states.
Blocking borders has no business in the EU. It's discriminatory, inhumane, and goes against the law.
The dispute has led to a lawsuit against the municipality, alleging that the border controls have caused financial harm to Hungarian residents who must now either travel a greater distance to enter Austria or purchase a second car.
If we establish a sort of a precedent with our case, then I believe that anyone who wants to use this very road would be in a position to file a similar lawsuit and ask for compensation for each instance they wanted to cross here.
We asked Schattendorf town officials for their comments, but they declined to respond. Since the barriers went up, Hungarian drivers need to apply for a crossing permit, costing $173, with no guarantee they will be granted access. Thaler says that this road was partly funded by the EU and that the municipality is overreaching its authority by enforcing immigration regulations. The attorneys suing the town of Schattendorf anticipate a civil case ruling by the end of November. A favorable outcome may lead to the financial compensation of the claimants and could help them in their second case before the Austrian Constitutional Court. In that case, they seek to remove these barriers permanently. Thaler hopes these lawsuits will discourage other municipalities from implementing similar measures.
We are just being Europeans, and we just want to keep our civil liberties.
Thaler and his legal team are preparing another lawsuit, this time against Germany, for extended border controls at specific crossings in Austria. He says these controls, initially intended to be temporary, have been in place for 9 years. The freedom of movement, a pillar of European integration, he says, must be safeguarded. Pablo Gutierrez, CGTN, Ágfalva, Hungary.